Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at some Hytale fan art in the latest showcase that they got for September 24th. So here we are. Hi everybody, today we're going to celebrate another set of incredible pieces by the Hytale community. Thank you so much for everybody who has invested their time and energy into making the things inspired by our project. It's important to us that Hytale is a game that inspires and empowers its players to express themselves, and so it's amazing to see so much creativity from the community while the game is still in development. This is only a sample of the wide variety of fan art that the Hytale community produces every week, and we're tremendously grateful for all of it. And make sure that you tag your own pieces with the hashtag Hytale fan art to make sure we see that. So, yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, definitely go check that out on Twitter. We'd also like to remind you that we've been posting a new screenshot on our Twitter account every week. If you miss any of this month's updates, make sure to check them out. So here we got somebody made a little plushie of the pigeon. It looks kind of cute. It wouldn't be Hato fan art showcase without at least one pigeon with knife. Oh yeah, yeah. I just noticed that there is a knife on him under his wing. We had no idea this particular combination of an unassuming bird and a thrown weapon was going to resonate so strongly with the Hato community, but we're very happy to see this. We feel that it is the adorable crochet project by Lilith Griffin captures both the pigeon's plump dignity and razor edge readiness for action represented by its ever-present blade. So here's what she says: I had tried drawing Hytale fan art before, but I was never good at it, and which led me to try to replicate the pigeon in my own style, crochet. Which now that it's complete, I'm pretty happy with the results and may make moss horn sometime in the future. Speaking of which, here's Dairy Panda's moss horn. It looks really nice. I like the water and the sun looks pretty cool. I like the way the art style that person drew it. It looks really nice. It's only been a few months since he introduced the moss horn to the world, and we've been delighted by the community in response to the strange, hearty Bovin. I don't know how to pronounce that. Community artist Dairy Panda painted this lovely scene of Serene Mosshorn being paddled home by its Quebec buddy. Dairy Panda says, I was inspired by the fluffy beast dynamic of the Musshorn and how it could have a side to where it's lost in its own ways. I feel like it'd be fun to explore vulnerability within the creature. So yeah, as you can see here, he's kind of paddling him along in a big giant piece of land and just getting him to safety, I think. Here's somebody else's mouse one, which this one kind of looks a little bit creepier and kind of more scary. Clearly, there's something in those beady little yellow eyes that wide in that wide tooth grin that resonates with people. We also enjoyed this rendition of by Easy3Z, who captures the monster in its own natural state, staring to space. He says, "I love the monster's design, so when I saw it, I had to draw this new friend." Which it definitely looks pretty cool, the way he drew it. Now, okay, now this one looks like something definitely out of the League of Legends, trailers and stuff like that. That definitely looks awesome. It looks way more menacing and huge, like a giant bear. There's this vivid depiction of a righteous pebble casts our own Mosshorn friend in a dramatic light, managing to capture both monstrosity and the mellowness of the bellowing beast. Is it yelling or yawning? Impossible to tell. Can be both. It's so Righteous Pebble says, my beast regret that. My biggest regret was that these last 5 months is not doing more Hytale fan art. Whenever I'm doing something Hytale related, I always find myself in a better mood. The whole vibe of the game is just so fantastical that and pleasant. Life has made it tough recently, but I'm hoping I can really get back into it in the next couple of months. The Hytale community is doing it all it can to keep the hype of at a nice warm sizzle, and I think that's a healthy beneficial for everyone. That being said, Noxy, if you want to slip me back a black market copy of Hytale Model Maker, I would give one of my lungs and both my kidneys gladly. Yo, low key though, so you can design your own models. I want this guy designing some models. This guy definitely has some talent. This guy's awesome. So these next ones are by Power Byte 7 3D Fair, 3D Fair in a Papercraft Quebec. This one it kind of looks like it was made in maybe in Blender. I don't know, but it definitely looks really cool. kind of soft everywhere, but it's still pretty cool. And here's the paper one. Seems like you kind of maybe printed it out and kind of folded it to fit. But yeah, that was kind of nice. I kind of want to maybe I want to print one of these out and have it on my desk just sitting there. That'd be pretty cool. It's always exciting to see how Hytale characters brought to life outside of the context of the game, and this high-res rendition of the Young Farron by Power by 7 brings these desert dwellers to life in a way that we've not seen before. Power by 7's Paper Craft Quebec is an equally impressive, though very different bit of work, taking Hytale's art style and tragedy directly into the real world. They even provided a PDF template if you'd like to build a model like this for yourself. Yeah, I'm definitely going to build one myself. Parvat says, I love making all sorts of 3D creations, experimenting. Hytale's art and modding capabilities are a big inspiration for me, considering all Hytale's art consists of cubes. I figured I'd turn one of the creatures into a paper model, and I choose correct because the clean designs helps with the creation of the template. It took some time, but now he's happily sitting at my desk. The Farron model was made in Blender. Yeah, I knew Blender. I wanted to sculpt and stylize character from the concept, and the young Farron seemed like a fun challenge. Overall, I'm quite happy with the two pieces, and I learned it a lot on the way. Hato will have a lot of room for experimentation. I can't wait to try it out. So here's Melixel's Quebec plushie. I think it looks so cute. The way it could be like a little toy for a little kid, but I definitely like it. We are blown away by this professional looking plushie created by Melixel, whose partner is a member of the Hytale development team. The proportions and expressions are all perfect, and now we all want one. Melixel says, "I've known Hytale for a few years now, for good reason. As my partner is working on the project, I fell in love with these lovely Quebecs the first time he showed them to me. So cute. So how can I hug them? Plushies. I started sewing in 2012 to make myself another cubic plushie because it didn't exist on the market at the time, and I discovered the passion for sewing. Even though I make less plushies today than before, I'm glad that I was able to give my partner his very first Hato plushie. And the guy's Halloween Quebec. Okay, so this kind of brings me to one of my big points here. I definitely, and I'm really hoping so, and I'm pretty sure they're definitely going to do this with like events during the year, like Halloween. We're definitely, I really want to see this, and for Christmas, we're gonna have like a little Christmas thing. So it definitely be like on them to bring it, but I know that they have tons of ideas to do that type of stuff, and it would really add to the game. It kind of make more of a little atmospheric, more of a fun game, more like community based. Like get to celebrate the holidays, get to go trick or treating in the game. It's kind of cool, and it definitely bring people together. We've seen some really fun Quebec variations over the last couple months, and we particularly like this clean characterful drawing of Halloween Quebec by the guy. Yes, the guy. Yes says, ever since saw Quebec's and Hato, I knew they'd be one of my favorites, only second to France, perhaps. I decided to combine one of my favorite races and one of my favorite celebrations, and so Halloween. Quebec was born. I use reference that the carved pumpkin that appeared in the Hytale Happy Halloween card. So yeah, I definitely see where you got his inspiration from. And the R Dragons Fence Soccer Tea Party. So okay, so this kind of looks like a more simple drawing, but it's definitely got a detail there where they're having a little tea party with cookies in one of the soccers right there. Uh, Icon Dragon has done lots of super creative high to art, but we particularly like this adorable expression, the friendship between the frogs and the fence stalkers. So he says one of Haito's blog posts, real fence stalkers are friendly towards frogs. This is so adorable. So I knew I had to capture it in fan art. And I love the little details in the Haito team ads to give their monsters so much personality. I can't wait to meet them in game. Here's another one, Solid Muffins variant in Gaia Fountain. So, okay, here's what I'm thinking. With this variant guy, he looks like he'd be kind of the main boss that we're fighting or we're going to fight later, let's say down the line or in the game, or maybe they're kind of release little parts and at one point we're gonna go up face to face with him. So I want this, at least for me, I kind of want this guy to kind of be more way down the line because I don't want to just be like how in Minecraft you fight the Ender Dragon, but you can fight him down so quick and it's really easy and it's like there's been speed runs done, which is fine. Like there's speed runs for every game, but I don't want to just be like there's barely anything you need to do to really fight this guy. I want you to have to build up. I want this guy to be super strong. And the way they make him look, like this guy, he really made him look amazing. He made him look like an actual warrior that we definitely have to have some trouble going against. And so here's the Fountain of Gaia. So this I really want to see in the game. It definitely be something cool to come across, and maybe in one of the little dimensions where they have the Gaia stuff. It definitely be something cool to run across. Maybe in the water, maybe it has like healing water. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's definitely something we really want to see. These two pieces by Saltamuffin each capture the essence of different aspects of the world Phyto. We really like how imposing the particular depiction of Aaron is in the atmosphere and attention to detail in the fountain painting is spot on. The juxtaposition of the fall leaves with guy's weeping statue is wonderfully expressive. So he says, I always dreamed about the fantasy block game. The Hytale trailer dropped from nowhere, and I was so impressed seeing my dream come true, and I can't wait to explore the world of Warbriss. I'm with you, man. I'm with you right there. So this is Salline's Hytale villains. This is one of the guys we saw in the trailer. Yeah, the big guy with the hammer and I don't know. Oh wait, I think yeah, we saw these little guys. They're kind of creepy, crawling around, and that's the main villain. But it looks like just his head. So yeah, so it seems like he may or may not have a body, or maybe that's just the way he likes to draw. This fantastic beat by Lines feels like a movie poster. Someone says that this is a piece of collection of Hato community series about the cars and the relation to the Outlanders in Baron. It's been really great to see the community engage about the Hato universe and express their own theories in such creative ways. While the answers will need to wait until players start exploring Orbis, of course, for themselves, we can say that we find the depiction of ethereal power and grim hierarchy in this image pretty compelling. And I hope it's just like that in the game. I would really want it to be a compelling storyline. Well, I mean, I guess it's more like a fantasy RPG where you have your own story and you kind of go with that. But I definitely want, really something out of it. And the last one is this guy's Lego Outlander Colossus. It's made by Happy Lemurs. We've showcased Lego builds by Happy Lemur in the past, and this is particularly impressive new example. We particularly admire how Happy Lemur has been able to capture many of the fine details of the in the in-game model, including the glowing eyes behind the mask and the quartz materials that make up its brutal weapons and armor. So yeah, I've definitely seen some Lego things may they because a bunch of people can make different things out of these things, but definitely this one's one of the more particular ones. How they get really creative with all the little things that you can add on. It's pretty cool. He says I was inspired to make the Outlander Colossus from Lego because how formidable and threatening he looks, and I'm trying to make my builds as accurate as possible to the real model using the pieces I have access to. On behalf of the whole team, thank you once again to everybody who has made and shared their Hytale fan creations. Remember to tag your work with Hytale with a hashtag Hytale fan art for a chance to inclusion in the future showcase. So remember to submit your stuff there, and I can't wait to see what you guys drop. But yeah, so that'll be all. But if you guys have anything to say about these or anything you kind of have theories on and what you'd like to see in the game, just let me know down in the comments. It'd be really cool to talk about this stuff. But yeah, that's all. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like. Remember to subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Let me know what you guys like to see. And as always, have a good day.